Hello everyone, this is Subham Saurav, the instructor of this course. This is just a quick update video to let you know that I will be re-recording this entire course. Drupal 10.0 is out and I think this is the right time to give this course a complete upgrade. So every single video lesson in this course will be re-recorded, will be redone, and you will get access to all those new videos for free. You don't need to buy another course. I won't publish a new course on Drupal. This will be a complete free upgrade. You can expect the new version of this course to be live by the end of May 2023. And if you're watching the current version of this course, then you don't have to worry. The current version will not just disappear. It will be available for you to watch till the end of July 2023. Also, I want the new version of this course to be the best Drupal course on the planet. So if you want me to cover some new topic, if you have any suggestion, if you want me to improve on certain areas of my teaching, then do let me know in the discussion section below this video. I will listen to all of your suggestion, I will listen to all of your video requests, and I will improve and I will make the new version of this course the best Drupal course on the planet. Alright, that's it for this small video. I will see you inside the brand new version of this course. See you. Bye. Hi and welcome to the Drupal Masterclass. In this very first video, I will answer your very first question, which is what is Drupal? So what exactly is Drupal? So Drupal is a free and open source content management system written in the PHP programming language that will help us, or that will allow us to build web application and websites. And that was a technical answer. That was a super nerdy answer. And here is a simple answer. So Drupal is a free software that will help us to build website without knowing to code. And yes, you have heard it exactly right. Now you can build website without knowing to code, and Drupal is that software that will help us, or that will allow us to build websites without knowing to code. Now coming back to the technical answer, what does that answer mean? So Drupal is free and open source content management system written in the PHP programming language that will allow us to build web application and website. What does this mean? So let's break this down. So Drupal is free and open source. It means that Drupal is free. You don't need to pay to anybody or to any company to use Drupal. It is absolutely free. And the word open source means that you can use Drupal and you can customize it to your own need. And a developer around the world can also contribute in Drupal. So Drupal is free and open source. Content management system. What does the content management system means? So content management system means a system that manages your content, and that is Drupal. Drupal is a free and open source content management system which is built using the PHP programming language, and PHP is a programming language for building web application. Drupal is built using the PHP programming language. So Drupal is a free open source content management system written in the PHP programming language that will allow us to build web application and website. So I hope that it is clear for you. Now here are some fun facts about Drupal. Drupal is now powering more than 2.3% of all the websites on the internet. Millions of websites are built using Drupal, which is a very significant number, and this number is growing insanely. Some of the big names are also using Drupal for their website, and the first one in this list is our favorite weather forecasting website, which is weather.com. Weather.com is using Drupal for their website. The Economist is also using Drupal for their website. Some of the big names, big companies, organization, government are using Drupal for their website, and you will find the list of most of them right in this page. So go ahead and check it out yourself. Alright, that's going to be it for me for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Hi and welcome to this tutorial. In this video, we are going to install MAMP on our computer. But why do we need to install MAMP? Well, MAMP is a software package which contains Apache Server, MySQL database, and PHP programming language. And all these three components are very essential for installing Drupal. We cannot install Drupal if we don't have them, and that's why we are going to install MAMP. But why? Why are these three components really essential for installing Drupal? Well, Drupal is a content management system which is built using the PHP programming language and MySQL database, and we cannot run these PHP and MySQL web application or web program directly on our computer. We can only run them inside of a server, and that's why we are going to install Apache server. And that is why we need MAMP, because MAMP contains Apache server, PHP and MySQL, and basically it will give us an environment to work with. So just go to your browser and go to mamp.info. We'll be using MAMP, and if you don't want to install MAMP, then you can use WAMP server, which is another option available for Windows only. And if you don't want to use WAMP either, then you can use XAMPP, which is available for Windows, Linux and OS X. But I'll be using MAMP. And also I'll be using the free version of the MAMP, not the MAMP Pro, because we don't need MAMP Pro right now. So just go to mamp.info and click on the download button in the right corner. So just click on that. And if you're using Windows, then you can click over here. And if you're using Mac computer, then you can click over here and it will start the download process. And just go ahead and install it after downloading it. Also, I'm not going to show you the installation process because it will be a waste of time, and I don't want to waste your time. It is really not hard to install MAMP. It will take a couple of clicks and there you go. There you have MAMP in your computer. And also we also need this Drupal software package. So just go to drupal.org and hover over build and click on download and extend, and it will forward you to this page right here, and then click on this download.zip and it will download Drupal inside your computer. So just go ahead and install MAMP, and in the next video I will show you how you can install Drupal. So that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next video. Hi and welcome to this tutorial. In this video I am going to show you how you can install Drupal on your computer. So in the last video I told you to install MAMP, and if you're having some problem in installing MAMP, then do let me know in the discussion section below and I will surely make a video for that. But now we need to open MAMP, so I'm going to hit command space to open a Spotlight search, and I will search for MAMP in the Spotlight search. If you're using Windows, and you can go to start and you can search for MAMP right there. Now what we need to do is to start the Apache server and the MySQL server. So just click on the start server button over here and it will start these server, and you will see a green check mark right in these check boxes. So just click on start server and it will start it. And after starting the MAMP server, MAMP will automatically open a page like this. This page is a proof that you have successfully installed the MAMP on your computer. And so you must be seeing this page. And please don't close this page, because we need this page. We need these information to install Drupal. And if you have closed it accidentally, then you don't need to panic, because you can go to your MAMP and you can click on open web start page and it will open that same page once again. So just keep that page opened, and now just minimize it. And what we need to do is to copy our Drupal zip, which we have downloaded in the last video, to the installation folder of our MAMP. So if you're using Windows, then your MAMP installation folder will be inside local drive C and inside of the MAMP folder in the local drive C. And if you're using Mac like me, then it will be inside of your application folder. So just go to the location. I'm going to open Finder and I will go to application folder and I will scroll down and I will search for MAMP, which is right here. So just click on that. If you're using Windows, then just go to C drive, MAMP, and you will see these files. Okay. Now click on this htdocs. And what is this htdocs folder? Well, htdocs is the folder where we will place our web files. And you can see that I already have a WordPress installation right here. But now just copy this file, this Drupal zip, and paste it inside the htdocs folder. So just paste item, and we need to extract this zip. So just double click on that if you're using a Mac computer, and if you're using a Windows computer, then just right click and click on extract here, and it will extract it for you. And you can see that it is taking some time, so just give it some time. Okay, the extracting process is already finished. Now what we need to do is to rename this file, because this file name is really hard to work with. So I'm going to name it Drupal course, and I will hit enter to save the rename process. You can rename it if you are using Windows by just right clicking and clicking on rename. Now what we need to do is to go back to our browser. So just open your browser once again and then open a new tab, and we will go to our localhost. But what is the address of our localhost? Well, type localhost column 8888 slash and the folder name. So what was our folder name? Our folder name was Drupal course. So just type that right here and hit enter, and you will see the Drupal installation page. So just choose your language. I'm going to select English and then click on save and continue. And then just tick this standard button which is already selected, and then click on save and continue. And then just scroll down and click on continue anyway. And here we need to install a database name, a database username, and a database password. But what is the database name and what is the database username and the password? We don't have that, right? But if you go back to this tab, then you will find all that information. So just go back to that tab, and if you have just closed it, then you can click on this open a start page, and it will open this page like so. And now just click on this PHP admin, and in this PHP admin we will create our database. So now just go to the databases and type in the database name right here. I'm going to say Drupal course because I want to make it consistent, but you can say whatever you want. You can say banana, you can say apple, but I will make it consistent by saying Drupal course, and I will click on create button. You don't need to change that setting, and our database is successfully created. But what is the database username and the password? Well, if you just go back to the map panel and you click on open web start page, then you will find all those information right here. So our database username is root and our database password is root. So I will just go ahead and enter that myself, root, and in password root as well. And in the database name we need to enter Drupal course, and then just click on save and continue. All right. And now you will see that our Drupal is installing. So just give it some time. Drupal is now installing all the modules and all the features that Drupal has to offer. So just wait for some time, and it will take a couple of minutes. So just give it some time. The Drupal installation process is almost finished. So wait for some time and it will direct to the configure site page. So just wait for some second and it will be good to go. Now here you need to enter your site name. So I'm going to enter learn Drupal, and in the site email address you need to enter the email address. So I'm going to enter my email address, and of course you can email me at any time and I will make sure to answer your questions. And here you need to enter a username. So I'm going to enter my name. In the username you can enter admin or your name or your mother name or your father name or your brother name, and you can enter whatever you want right here. And in the password I will enter a really simple password. I will confirm my password, and here you can select your country. So I live in India, so I'm going to select India, and here it is. Now you can leave these check boxes because we do want to check for updates automatically and we do want to receive some email notification. I will untick this box because I don't really want to receive some email notification, and then I will click on save and continue. So just click on that and your website will be ready in just a second. So just wait for some time. And here is your Drupal installation. I really hope that you have installed Drupal successfully, and if you are having some problem, then do let me know in the discussion section below and I will make sure to help you out. So that's it for this video and I will see you in the next video. Hi and welcome to this tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can log in into your Drupal site, and I will also give you a tour of your Drupal front end. So just make sure that your servers are running because we cannot run our Drupal site if our servers are closed. So just start servers and it will again open a page in your browser, so just wait for that. And I think that our server is running perfectly, so just reload this page and yes, our server is running perfectly. Now we are currently logged in our site, so what we need to do is to log out first. And the simplest way to log in into your site is just click on this login link over here and you will see the login page. But what if you don't have a login option over here? What if you have removed your login button from the top right corner? Then what you need to do is to go to this link. So just go to localhost column 8888 / Drupal course, which is the folder name /user/login. Just go to this link and you will see this page. Okay, now just type in your username and then your password and then click on login to log in. Now what is this area? What is this top bar? Well, this top bar is called the admin toolbar, and this top bar has the functionality which will help you to customize and manage your website, and that's why it's called admin toolbar. You can click on this option to shift this toolbar to the left of your website, and you can click on this again to shift it to the top of your website. And if you want to change the logo or the site title, then you can hover over the logo or the site title and you can click on this pencil icon and it will give you the option to customize your logo and site title. And this is your navigation bar area. And if you want to customize the navigation bar, then of course you can hover over your navigation bar and you can click on this pencil icon and it will give you the functionality to customize your navigation bar. If you want to customize the search bar, then you can hover over search bar and it will give you the option, it will give you a button to customize your search bar. And the same goes for the tool section and the same goes for this section. Okay, but what is this admin toolbar, and will your regular visitor will see this? The answer is no. Your regular visitor cannot see this. Only you or the logged in person can see this toolbar. So let us verify that. So I'm going to open an incognito window and I will go to the site link. So my site link is localhost column 8888 / Drupal course, then hit enter, and this is the website which your normal user will see. Okay, now just close this. And of course we are going to talk about these options in a greater detail in the upcoming videos, but for now you can click on this manage option to hide and to unhide the admin toolbar. So that's it for this video and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Hi and welcome to this tutorial. In this video I will give you a tour of the admin toolbar, and the first thing that I want to show you is this manage option. So if you want to hide the admin toolbar, then you can click on this manage option and it will hide the toolbar. And if you want to show it, then you can click on that option once again and it will show the admin toolbar. Okay, now just click on this shortcuts option. This is the place where we will find all of our shortcuts, and of course we can add more and more right in this shortcut option. Okay, now just click on this username, and in this place you can edit your profile. You can log out of this Drupal site and you can view your profile as well. But we don't want to do that right now. So just click on this manage option and click on content. This is the place where we will add content on our site. You can also manage comments from here. So just click on the comment and you will have all of your comments shown right here. And you can also manage your files in this section, in this content section. Okay, now if you want to add or remove something from the shortcuts, like you can see here that our all content page is available in the shortcuts. So if you want to remove it from the shortcut, then you can click on this option and it will remove it from the shortcut. Now click on shortcut and you will find that all content has been removed from the shortcuts. And if you want to add it, then you can click on this star button once again and it will add it to the shortcuts, like you can see right here. Okay, now let's just remove it and let's add it once again and you will see the content option available here. Now if you want to manage the structure of your site, the layout of your site, then you need to go to the structure option. Here you can design your site. Basically here you will have the option to lay out your site. In this page you will have the option to create different content types, to create content forms and to manage content form. You will have the option to manage tagging. You will have the option to customize your menu as well. All of the UI stuff will go in here. Basically here you will have the option which is essential for the structure of your website. Here you will manage the structure of your website and that's it. Now just click on this appearance and this is the place where you will manage and install and delete your themes. Basically a theme is just the design of your website. Okay, here you can change the appearance of your website, you can add new themes, you can update the existing themes and you can do some setting regarding the themes. So you will find all of that option right in the appearance section. Now just click on this extend button and this is the place where you will have the option to install new module in your site. Here you will have the option to delete a module, to uninstall a module, to update a module. But what is a module and why we need to install new module? Well, a module is just like a plugin or an add-on which is used to add extra functionality on your website. And if you want to add some extra functionality on your website, then you will have to install some module. Okay, and now just click on configuration. If you want to change your site setting, like your site name, your email address, your default front page or your error pages, then you will find all those options in the configuration section. You will also have the option to add and modify your shortcuts. You will have the option to manage automatic site maintenance task in this section. You will have the option to manage your accounts. So you will find all of that good stuff in here. You will also have the option to add custom URL. You will also have the option to configure your search pages. Now just click on this people option. Here you will have the option to add a new user, to assign permission to your user and to create new user roles. And of course you don't need to worry about any of this because we will cover all of this stuff in a greater detail in the upcoming videos. Now just click on the repos and this is a place where you will see the available updates. You will have the option to update your installed modules, your installed themes. You will have the option to view your plugins. You will have the option to view all the top search phrases which people are searching in your search bar. You will have the option to customize or to manage your page not found error pages. You will have the option to customize your access denied error pages, and you will have some other stuff as well, like you can see the recent log message. And of course we are going to talk about all of this in a greater detail in the upcoming video, so just don't worry about that for now. And that's it for this tour, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye. Hi and welcome to this course. In this video, I will show you how you can create a basic page. So to create a basic page, click on content and then click on add content. And here you will see two options. The first one will be article and the second one will be basic page. So what is the difference between an article or a basic page? Well, an article is used for some time sensitive content like news, blog post and press releases. People can also communicate in an article. People can post comments on your article, whereas a basic page is used for static content like about us page. They are not time sensitive. People cannot post comment on your about us page, and so that is the difference between an article or a basic page. So we want to create a basic page, so just click on that. And in the title box, you need to enter the title. So I'm going to enter about us because I want to create about us page. And in the body, I will enter some lorem ipsum text. So just go to lipsum.com and I will generate 5 paragraphs. So click on generate lorem ipsum and it will generate 5 dummy paragraph. So just copy that and paste it inside your body. And if you want to see some more WYSIWYG option here, then you can scroll down to the text format option and you can select full HTML here and it will give you some extra options. Okay, now what is this revision log message? Well, we will talk about revision in a next video, so just don't worry about that for now. We will talk about it in detail in a separate video. Now if you want your about us page to be placed in the main navigation bar, then click on menu settings and click on provide a menu link. And in the menu link title, I will enter about us, which is already entered here, and I will leave the description, and my parent item of this about us page will be main navigation because I want my about us page in the main navigation. And what is this weightage thing? Well, weightage will specify the placement of your about us page in the main navigation. Okay, so what we need to enter here to understand this, we need to go to our website. So just go to your website and here is our home. What we need to do here is we want to place our about us page in the right of the home button. So we will enter 1 here because menu link with the higher weightage will shift to the right of the menu link with lower weightage. Okay, so just enter 1 here. And we will leave the URL alias because we will talk about it in a separate video, so just leave this for now. And in the authorizing information, we will enter the name of the content author. So here we are authoring this content, so we will leave it completely. And in the promotion option, just click on the arrow and scroll a little bit down and you will see 2 options, which is promoted to a front page and stick at the top of list. Well, these options are basically used for blog post, so we will not do that. But what are these options? Well, if you want to promote your about us page in the home page, then you can click on that and it will promote it to the home page. And if you have a lot of content on your home page and you want to stick this about us page on the top of all the list of the content, then you can click on that checkbox and it will do that, but we don't want to do that. Okay, now if you will untick this checkbox and you will save it, then it will save it inside your Drupal website, but your visitor will never see your content because it is not published, it is saved. So if you want to save and publish your content or your about us page, then just click on that and you can click on save to publish your contents. Now your basic page or your about us page has been created and you can see that here. If you want to delete it, then you can click on that, and if you want to edit it, then you can click on that. We will talk about these things in an upcoming video. Okay, now you can see that our content has been created and our about us page is in the right of the home page. We will talk about this menu option in the upcoming video, so just don't worry about that for now. And that's going to be it from me for today's video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Hi and welcome to this course. In this video I will show you how you can create a blog post or an article. So to create a blog post, click on content and then click on add content and select article And here you need to enter your title. So I will say this is my first post, and in the body I will paste some dummy content from lipsum.com. So I will go to lipsum.com and I will generate 5 dummy paragraphs. Just click on that and then just copy it and paste it in the body. So just paste it right there and scroll down, and here you can enter some tags. So I will enter blog, post, article, and you can separate all the tags by comma, and you can enter whatever you want. So I will enter some stuff like first post, Drupal, etc. and etc. Okay, and you can also choose a featured image. So to choose a featured image, just click on choose file and then select your image, which is this right here in this case, and click on open and it will select it. Okay, now just scroll up, and we will talk about revision in the next video, so just don't worry about that for now. Then just click on this menu settings. Of course, we don't want to provide a menu link of this post in the main navigation bar, so just don't check this box. And in the comment settings, of course, we want to let users comment on our post, so just click on open and it will enable the comment section in your blog post. And leave URL alias because we will talk about it in a separate video. And in the authorizing information, yes, we are the author of this content, so you don't need to change anything right here. And in the promotion option, yes, we want to promote it to the front page because this is a blog post, and that's why we are promoting it to the front page. And we also want to stick it at the top of the list. And then just click on save and check this publish box to save and publish it. Then just click on save. But before we do that, Drupal is telling us to enter an alternate text or alt text for our image. And why is this important? Well, what if the internet connection of your user is really slow and your image cannot be loaded? Then this text, this alternative text will be displayed in place of image, and that's why we need to enter it. And this is also very good for search engine optimization. So I will enter, this is my first post image, just some dummy content there, and then I will click on save and it will save it and it will publish it on my Drupal site. And here you can see that our post has been published. So that's going to be it from me for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi and welcome to this course. In this video I will show you how you can edit a post, and there are a couple of ways to edit a post, and I will show you most of them. So the first and the most used way is to just go to your content page, and you can click on edit over here on your article, and it will give you the option to edit your post. So I will save my first edited post and just click on this tick box to create a new revision, because we are modifying our content. And what if we want to go back to the previous version of this post? Then we will use revision to revert back to the previous version of our post. So just tick this box to turn open the revision system, and then scroll down and click on save, and it will save all the changes that we have made, as you can see right here. Okay, now what is the second way? To show you the second way, we need to go back to our site and then just hover over your article, okay, and then click on this pencil icon which will appear when you hover over on your article, and then click on quick edit, and it will give you the functionality to quickly edit your post on the front end. So just click on the article and you can make this bold like so, and click on save to save the changes, and you can see how we can edit our content. If you want to delete some text from here, then you can click on that pencil icon and then you can click on quick edit, and it will again open that box and you can edit anything right here. And you can see that I have deleted some content, and I can also add some content right here. So I will say this is my edited text like so, and then I will click on save to save it. You can also edit this title of this post, so just hover over your content and then click on this pencil icon and then click on quick edit, and then just click on your article and say this is my first edited post. So this is my first edited post, and you can click on save to save the changes. And the third way is to just hover over your post and then click on this pencil icon and then click on edit, and it will forward you or direct you to the content creation page where we have created our content, and you can edit anything right here and you can save it like so. Just click on save to save with the changes. Now what is the fourth way? Well, just go to the home, and here you will see our very first edited post. So just hover over this content and you will see the quick edit option, which of course you can do right here, and you will see the edit option. So you can click on whichever option you want and you can edit your post very easily. So that's going to be it from me for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi and welcome to this tutorial. In this video I will show you how you can revert back to the previous version of your post. Okay, now you can see that we have edited our post for more than a couple of times, and now what I want is I want to revert back to the oldest version of this article. So how we can do that? Well, in order to do that, we need to go back to our content page and we need to click on edit right here. So just click on that and then click on revision, and here you will see all the versions of this article. This is the current version of the article and this is the oldest version of our content of our article. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to revert back to this version of this article. Also you can see the type of editing that we did. You can see that we have updated the title through in place editing in the front end. So you can see all of that editing that we did right here. Now what I want to do is I want to click on revert to revert back to the oldest version of the article, and now I need to click on revert once again and it will revert my article to the previous or the oldest version of our content. And you can see that our title has changed from this is our first edited post to this is my first post. Okay, that's going to be it from me for today's revision part, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hi and welcome to this tutorial. In this video we will create a new user role and we will assign some permission to it. So to create a new user role, just click on that people tab and then click on roles, and then click on add roles to add a new user role, and then in the role name I will type author and I will click on save to save this user role. And then what I'm gonna do, I will drag this author on the top of the administrator because I want to have things in order. Basically I want to have the least powerful user on the top and the most powerful user on the bottom. And then I will click on save to save the changes, and then I will click on permission to add some permission to this user. And here you can see that an administrator have all the permission on our website, whereas an anonymous user have the least amount of permission. So an administrator on our website can do everything, whereas an anonymous user can only view comments, he can only use the white contact form, and he cannot do much on our website. Whereas an authenticated user have some permission, like he can post comments, he can view comments, and he can skip comment approval. And our author user role, which we have just created, have some permission. Author has all the permission that an authenticated user have. But now what we are gonna do, we will give some more permission to the author. So to give some more permission, just scroll down to the filter section. Okay, just scroll down to the filter section and then tick this full HTML box and this restricted HTML box. Basically this will give some more visible editor option to this author which we want. And just scroll down, and yes, I want them to have the ability to create new article, so I will click over on this tick box. And yes, I also want them to have the ability to create a basic page, so click on that. Yes, I don't want to give them the permission to delete any content on our website. I don't want to give them the permission to delete all the articles and all the basic pages on our website. And yes, for sure I want them to have the permission to delete their own content and their own basic page and their article. So I will click on that tab and I will click on that tick box right over there, and then I will scroll down. And yes, I don't want to give them the permission to delete revision, so I will not click on that. and I will scroll down, and I don't want to give them the permission to edit any content. Yes, for sure, I want to give them the permission to edit their own content, so I will click on that. Basically, you need to be specific while giving permission to any user role. Now I will give them the permission to view the revisions, so I will click on that tab and that tab as well. And then I will scroll down and I will give them the permission to access the content overview page, so I will click on that tick box over there. And then I will scroll down. I don't want to give them the permission to bypass the content access control, so I will scroll down. And yes, I also don't want to give them the permission to view all the revision or to delete all the revision. So what I'm gonna do, I will scroll down, and yes, I want to give them the permission to view their own unpublished content, so I will click on that. Now just scroll down to the system section and click on the last element, which is view the administration theme, because this will give them the permission to view the administration theme. Basically, this will give them the permission to access the content page. Now just scroll down, and yes, I want to give them the permission to create new tags, and I don't want to give them the permission to delete or edit tags, so I will scroll down, and yes, I will give them the permission to use the administration toolbar. Otherwise they won't be able to access these administration themes. Now just scroll down, and I will give them the permission to cancel their own username, so I will click on that. And I want to give them the permission to cancel their own user account, so I will click on that as well. And what you need to do is to click on save permission to save the permission. And now we will click on the list to list all the users that we have on our website, and you can see that we have Mark and we have Suvam, which is an administrator user. Now I will click on edit on Mark, and I will change the user role of Mark to author. And then I will scroll down and I will click on save. And now I will open an incognito window, and then I will go to my website and I will log in with my username and my password, and I will click on login there. And now you can see that Mark has the ability to add content. He can view this content page, and now you can see that Mark can see the content that we have published on our website, but he cannot edit or delete them, but he can add new content. So click on add content, and we will click on article, and here we will say Mark's introduction, and in the body I will say hi, I am Mark, and I will scroll down, and you can see that Mark can view the restricted HTML option. He can also view the basic HTML, and he can also view the full HTML. He can also add new tags, which is really cool. Now click on save to save the changes or to publish this article. Mark introduction has been created. So that's going to be it from me for today's video. But before switching off this video, I just wanted to tell you that be careful while giving permission to the users, because they can mess up your website. So that's going to be it from me for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi and welcome to this tutorial. In this video we are going to talk about blocks. But before I talk about blocks, I just want to ask you a question. What happens when you hover over any element on your website? What happens when you hover over your search bar or your toolbar or your site title or your logout button or your menu bar? What happens? Well, you see a pencil icon and you see outline or boundary around some stuff. So what are that? Well, these are called block. Basically, block is a grouping of content on your website. Well, what do I mean by that? Well, blocks are the boxes of content that can be displayed on your Drupal website, and everything that is displayed on your website is inside of a block or is a block. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Well, if you just hover over your search bar and you click on this pencil icon, you will see an option called configure block. So this basically means that a search bar or our search bar is a block. If you hover over your toolbar, you will see that pencil icon, and if you click on that, you will see the configure block option. So basically, blocks are the grouping or the boxes of content that are displayed on our website, and you will see blocks everywhere. Like if you just scroll down and if you hover over this contact button, you will see this pencil icon and this outline, and if you click on that, you will see the configure block option. Basically it means that this contact is also a block. If you hover over this powered by Drupal, you will see that pencil icon once again, and if you hover over that pencil icon, you will see that boundary and you will see that option, this configure block option. So basically it means that block is everywhere on our website. Everything that we see on our website, on our Drupal website, is a block. So now what I want to do, I want to delete this block. So what I can do, well, I can just click on that pencil icon and I can click on configure block, and it will take me to a page. And if I want to remove this block, I can click on this remove block. But if I want to restrict this block to some specific users or some specific page, then I can do all of that good stuff right here. So what if I tell you that you can restrict this powered by Drupal block to the article page? Basically, only the article pages will have this powered by Drupal in the bottom of the site. And what if I told you that you can restrict this block to the user roles? Basically, you can restrict this powered by Drupal block to a user role. If you don't want to show this powered by Drupal block to the anonymous user, then you can do that as well. But why I am even talking about this? Well, what if you want to display some ad on your website to only anonymous user? You don't want to display ads to author and to administrator, right? So what if you want to display ad to this anonymous user? Well, you can create a block and you can restrict it to display to the anonymous user. So only you can do that as well. And you can also restrict this block to some pages. So if you go to pages, and you can use this pattern to restrict this block to some pages only. So this is pretty cool, right? Now if you want to remove this block, then you can click on this button, but there is a other way. So click on this structure and then click on block layout. And here you can see all the blocks that we have on our website. You will see all the blocks in a top to bottom order. So the header will be on the top and the footer will be on the bottom. If you want to move this powered by Drupal block to the top of the footer menu, then you can drag this to the top of the footer menu and you can click on save changes, and you can go to the website and you will see that our powered by Drupal is now on the top of the bottom menu. So just go back to the block layout page. What I want to do right now is I want to disable this powered by Drupal block. So I will click on this icon and I will click on disable, and it will save the changes automatically. So if I go back to my home page and if I refresh my page, then you will see that our powered by Drupal has been disabled. Now just go back and you will see that our powered by Drupal is now disabled, but we can enable it right now if we click on that button. But I don't want to do that. And if you want to delete this block completely, then you can click on that icon and you can click on remove to remove this block. That's pretty cool, right? So you can manage your website in a pretty amazing way. So let's just do some amazing stuff. Just scroll to the sidebar section. I want to move this toolbar on the top of the search bar, and I will scroll down to the bottom and I will click on save blocks, and I will go back to my home page and I will refresh this page, and you will see that our toolbar is now on the top of the search bar. And now what I'm gonna do, I will just go back to my site and I will scroll down to the sidebar and I will drag this search on the top of the tools, and I will scroll down and I will click on save blocks, And if I go back to my home page and if I refresh my page, and you will see that our search bar is now on the top of the toolbar. That's pretty good. Okay, that's going to be it from me for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi and welcome to this tutorial, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can add a link to the menu and how you can edit your menu. But first, just go to this article, and I want to configure this tool block because I want this tool block on the home page and it is not available there right now, as you can see. So just go back to your article and click on this block and configure block, and then click on pages and just delete this, and make sure to click on the show for the listed page. Otherwise Drupal will disable it for all the pages on your website. Your tool block will not be displayed on any of the pages on your site, and we don't want that. So just click on this to enable it for all the pages on your website and click on save block. And now just go to your home page and you will see that toolbar or this tool block is right there. Now coming back to the point, we were talking about menus. We have a couple of menus in our website, right? We have this main navigation menu, we have this user account menu, and you can check it if you click on that pencil icon, and you can see that this is a menu, as this edit menu option is available there. And this is also a menu, and you can see that edit menu option there. And if you scroll down, then you will see another menu. So just click on this pencil icon, and yes, this is also a menu. So how we can edit a menu? Well, you can click on that pencil icon and you can click on edit menu, and you can edit your links right here. But I am going to go to the structure page and I will click on menu right there, and you will see the list of all the menus that are available on our website. This administration menu is right over here, and this footer menu is right in the bottom of this page, and this toolbar menu is right here, and this main navigation menu is right here, and the user account menu is this one. So now just go back to the menu page and how we can edit our menu. So to edit a menu, you can click on edit menu, and if you quickly want to add a link to the menu, then you can click on this button and you can add a link without going to the edit menu page. But now we are going to edit our menu, so click on that, and you will see that our main navigation menu has two links. The first link is home link and the second link is about us link, like you can see right here. And now what I'm gonna do, I will click on add link to add a link, and then in the menu title I will enter contact, and in the link I will enter slash contact for our contact us page. And I will check this enable box because this is the thing which will enable this contact menu link in the main navigation bar. If I untick this, then this contact menu link will not appear in the main navigation bar, so just make sure to tick it. And in the description you can enter whatever you want. Basically this description will become visible once you hover over your menu link. And I will not click on this show as expanded because this is not a menu that has some children. And yes, the parent link will be the main navigation, and in the weightage I will enter 2 because menu link with the higher weightage will shift to the right of this menu bar, and I want my contact us in the right of the about us page. And if you want your contact us page in the left of the home page, then you can enter -1 there because the weightage of the home is 0 and -1 is less than 0, so your contact page will appear in the left of the home bar, but I want it on the right of the about us page. So this one will be 0 and this one is 1 and this one will be 2, and that's why I have entered 2 right there. Now just click on save, and here is our contact us page. You can also find this page. If you click on that link, then you will see that Drupal has this basic default contact us page for giving website feedback, and you can find it using your Drupal website link/contact. This is the default URL for your contact us page. Basically you need to enter your Drupal website URL/contact and you will see the contact us page. Now what is this contact us page? Basically this is the page which is available for us to give feedback to the website administrator, which in this case is us. Now that's going to be it from me for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi and welcome to this tutorial, and in this video we will create a new menu and we will display it right on the top of the search bar. So to create a new menu, just go to the structure and then click on menus and then click on add menu, and here we will enter side nav, and in the administrative summary we will enter sidebar menu, and I will click on save to save the menu. And I want to add some link to this menu, so I will click on add link and I will say recent posts here, and I will link it to the front page because our front page or our home page has all the article in it. So just do that. And yes, I want this recent post to be visible, so I will take this enabled button, and in the description I will say recent post. And yes, I want to show it as expanded because this recent posts menu will have some children. And yes, the parent link will be side navigation bar and the weightage will be 0, and just fine. And then click on save menu, and I will click on add link once again because I want to add a child to that recent post menu. And in this menu link title I will enter first post, and I will go to the home page and I will click on this is my first post article, and I will grab the link from there and I will copy it and I will paste it right here. And yes, I want this to be visible, so I will tick this enabled button, and in the description I will say this is my first post, and I don't want to show it as expanded because this first post won't have any children. And in the parent link I will click this and I will click on recent post because this first post will be a child of our recent post menu link. And in the weightage I will say 0 because this is the child of the recent post. This will not conflict with the recent post, and then click on save. And now I will click on add link once again, and in the title I will say mark intro, and in the link I will go to my home page and I will scroll down and I will click on this mark introduction, and I will copy this link from here, and I will go back to my add menu link page and I will paste the link right here. And yes, I want this to be enabled, and in the description I will say mark introduction. I will not click on this show as expanded because this mark intro menu link title will not have any children. And in the parent link I will click on that and I will click on recent post because this will be a child of recent post. And in the weightage I will enter 1, and basically this will place this mark intro below the first post, and I will click on save. Now I will go to my site and I will click on my home page or the site title, and you will not see that menu anywhere. So how we can place that menu? We have created our menu but we haven't placed it, right? So what we need to do is we need to configure some blocks. We need to make a block and we need to display it right on the top of the search bar. And so to do that we need to go back to the block page. So just click on structure and click on block layout. Now just scroll down and just find our side nav menu, and we will not be able to find it because we haven't placed it on our site. Basically we need to place it somewhere. What we need to do is we need to go back to the sidebar first region and we will place our menu right here. And if you want to see all the region available on our site, then you can scroll up and you can click on demonstrate block region and you can open it a new tab. And you can see all the region available here. This is our sidebar first area. This is our footer first, footer second, footer third, footer fourth, and footer fifth. And you can play around with this stuff, but right now we are going to go back to our site and we will go to the sidebar first because we want to display our side nav right in the sidebar first, which is just this. So just go to your site and click on place block. And we need to search for our menu. So just search for side nav and click on place block, and everything just fine. We have seen this page in the block video, so just click on save and everything just fine, because I want that to be visible on every page. And I will drag this on the top of the search bar, because I told you that I want this side navigation on the top of the search bar. And if you want to configure it, then you can click on configure, and I will change the title here. So I will say recent post, and I will scroll down, and in the content type I want to display this recent post on all the pages. So I will not change any setting here. I will not restrict it to some page or to some user. So what we need to do right now is we need to click on save block. Just click on that, and now just go to your site, and you will see that our recent post is right here. Now we are going to display it on the top of the search bar. So just go to the structure real quick and click on block layout, and scroll down to the sidebar first, and we will fix our mistake by dragging and dropping this on the top of the search. And we will scroll down and we will click on save blocks, and now we will go back to our site, and you will see that our recent post title is just right here, and this is our homepage link, and this is the link to this article, and this is the link to this mark intro. So just click on mark intro, and you can click on recent post to go back to the home page. You can click on first post to go to the first post, and you can see that mark intro and first post is a child of recent posts menu. So that's all I have to teach you about menu, and that's going to be it from my for today's video, and I will see you in the next video. Hi and welcome to this tutorial, and in this video we are going to talk about URL aliases. So just go to your about us page, and you will see that our link is messed up, because nobody is going to search node 1 of our company on Google. Nobody is going to do that. Everyone is going to search about us or about this company. No one is going to search node 1 of this company. So how we can fix this? So to fix this, you can click on this edit button, and you can scroll down to the URL alias option, and you can enter your URL alias, your shortcut. So I will enter about, because this is an about us page, so I will enter about here, and I will save the changes. And now if I visit my about us page, then you will see that my URL has changed. It is now my website name /about, which is pretty darn good. Now I just want you to go ahead and change the URL alias of these two posts. So just go ahead and do that. Okay. Alright, that's going to be it from me for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi and welcome to this course, and in this video we are going to talk about modules. We have talked about modules in the overview section, but now we are going to talk about modules in depth. So what are modules? Basically, modules are same as plugins in WordPress, but if you are not coming from WordPress background, then it is same as extension or add-on. Basically, modules are a piece of software that you can add on your website to extend the functionality of your website. Modules are small pieces of functionality which you can add on your website. Okay. In short, it is just a piece of software that is used to extend the functionality of your website. So to install a module, go to extend, and then click on install new module. And then we need to install module from a URL, or if you have downloaded a module on your computer, then you can click on choose file and you can select that module. But we haven't downloaded any module, right? So how we can install a module? Well, we will install a module from a URL, and we don't know the URL. So how we can do that? Well, just open this module page in a new tab, and it will take you to the official Drupal website, and you will find all of the modules right here. You can see that Drupal has 41,606 modules, which is a pretty big number. Now, I want to search for a module named Path Auto, and I will click on search. Basically, this module will help us to automate the URL alias. Now just scroll down, and this is the path auto which we are going to install. But this path auto module required these two modules to work. So we are going to open that in a new tab. I will hit command and click to open it in a new tab, and then I will go to path auto and I will grab the URL. Now I will scroll down, and if you want to read about this module, then you can read this right here. But I will scroll down to the download section and I will copy the URL of the latest version. So just copy link address and I will go to my install new module page and I will paste the URL right here. And your URL will just look like this: https://ftp.drupal.org/file/project/ your module name and the version, followed by .tar.gz extension, and you can click on install. You can also download this plugin and you can upload it using this button here, this choose file option here, but we are going to install it from a URL. Now just go back to the administration page and now just go to the extend and scroll down to path auto and click on this checkbox to enable this plugin, but we are not able to do so, and the reason is this plugin requires ctools and token to work, and we don't have that right now. So what we are gonna do, we are going to go back to our token page and we will copy the URL of the latest version of this module and we will install it. So just go to the top and then click on install new module and then install it from a URL and click on install. And you will see three options below the next step text. And the first one will be install another module, which we will, and you can enable the newly added module, but this token module will not work without this C tool. And so we are going to click on install new module and we will copy the URL of C tool. So let's scroll down and just copy this URL and go back to the install new module page and paste the URL here and click on install. You can click on this enable newly added module to enable this module, but I will go back to my administration page and I will click on extend to go to the module page, and I will scroll down to the path auto and I will select this token and I will select this path auto and I will select this C tool, which I can find right here. I will not select these options because I don't need that right now, and I will scroll down and I will click on install to install these modules. And this will activate or enable the modules on our Drupal website, and it may take a couple of seconds. And there we go, we have installed or enabled 3 modules. Alright, that's going to be it from me for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi and welcome to this tutorial, and in this video we are going to configure path auto module so that it automatically generates URL aliases. So just go to the extend and then find your path auto. So I will say path auto here and I will click on that button and I will click on configure. And here we need to enter a path auto pattern. So just click on path auto pattern, click on the select and click on content. Now just click on browse available tokens. And you will see a lot of tokens right here. But what we want to do is we want to click on nodes. But what is a node? Well, every content on your website, on your Drupal website is a node. Everything, every piece of content on your website is a node. And so we are going to grab the title of our content. So what is the title? Well, just scroll down and copy this title from here. And I want the URL to be /r article slash, and I will paste that. And I want this URL pattern for all the articles on my website. I don't want this for basic pages. And so I will say here article, and I will click on save. And now let's just verify this. We will create a new content. So just click on content, and we will click on add content, and click on article, and enter a dummy title here. So I will say test article, and in the body I will say hello, and I will scroll down and I will click on URL aliases. We don't need to click on that here, but we need to click on generate automatic URL alias. This will allow the path auto to generate automatic URL aliases, and then click on save. And now you can see that our URL has changed. It is not that ugly URL, it is slash article slash test article instead of that slash node slash 1234 give us stuff. Now just go back to the website and scroll down and click on mark introduction. And here you can see that this node thing is still here. Well, we need to edit this. So just click on edit to edit this, and just scroll down to the URL alias and click on generate automatic URL aliases, and then scroll down and click on save, and it will save the changes. And you can see that the URL has changed from slash node slash read to article slash marks introduction. Now we are going to create a basic page. So just click on content and click on add content and click on basic page, and we will create a services page. And in the body I will enter my services, and I will scroll down and I will click on URL alias, but we are not able to see that option. So just skip this for now and click on save. And you are still seeing this slash node slash 5 thing, and the question is why? Well, we haven't created a path pattern for all the basic pages. So now what we are gonna do is we are going to go back to the path auto settings or the configuration page, and I will search for path auto, and I will click on that, and I will click on configure, and I will click on add path auto pattern, and I will select content here because we are doing some content stuff, and I will browse available token. And again, every piece of content on our Drupal site is a node. So just click on nodes and scroll down. You can copy this and you can paste this right over here, but what I'm gonna do, I will click on this text field and I will click on that, and you will see that it automatically filled that text field. And this is my setting for all the basic pages. And for label I will enter basic page and I will click on save. And we have successfully created another path auto pattern. Now just open this content page, a new tab, and add a content. Click on basic page and enter a dummy title here and enter some dummy text here, and click on URL alias and click on generate automatic URL alias and click on save. And you will see the URL pattern. It is our website name or our website address slash the title. Now what we are going to do, we are going to go back to the content page and we will open this services page, and you can see that this node slash 5 thing is still here. So we are going to edit this. So just click on edit and then go to the URL alias settings and click on generate automatic URL alias and click on save, and you will see the magic. Now our URL, which was slash node slash 5 give it the stuff, has changed to slash services, and this is pretty cool. Alright, that's going to be it from me for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi and welcome to this tutorial. In this video we are going to talk about our contact form. So just click on this contact menu option here, and you can see that our contact form is pretty basic and we need to change this title. So just go to the structure and click on contact form and click on edit over here, and you can change the title to whatever you want. I will enter contact here, and in the auto reply field I will enter thank you. We will get back to you soon. The wait is just fine, and now just click on save. And let's go ahead and visit our website and see the changes. So I just opened it in a new tab, and we can see that the changes have appeared. Now what I want to do is I want to add a new field up above the subject field. So I will go back to my contact form, and I will click on edit here, and I will click on manage fields, and I will click on add field to add a new field, and I will select a new field, and I will select the text plain text field, and I will label it as full name, and I will click on save and continue. And the maximum length is just fine, and everything just good to go. Just click on save field settings, and everything is just good to go, and click on save settings. And now our field has been created. And now if we go to our contact form and if we refresh our page, then we will see that full name field right on the bottom. But we don't want this full name text field in the bottom. We want that on the top of the subject. So we will go back to the manage fields, and we will go to the manage form display, and we will drag this to the top of the subject, and we will click on save to save the changes. And if we go back to our contact form and if I refresh my page, then you will see the full name right on the top of the subject. If you want to make it a required field, then you can go back to your field setting, and you can go to the manage field. You can click on edit, and you can click on required field. You can also enter a default field, which I don't recommend, and then click on save setting and go back to your site, and you see that our full name text field is now a required field. And I also want to add a number or a mobile number field right here. So I will go back to my manage fields, and I will click on add field. I will select the field type of a number, an integer number, and in the label I will enter mobile number. And yes, for sure I want to make this a required field. So just save this field setting for now, and just tick this required field box and scroll down and click on save settings. Now just go to the manage form display and drag and drop this to the top of the message, because I want my mobile number text field on the top of the message, and click on save. And if I go back to my site, to my contact page, and if I refresh my page, then you will see the magic. Our mobile number is right on the top of the message. Alright, that's how you customize your contact us page, and that's going to be it for me for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi and welcome to this tutorial. In this video, we are going to talk about themes. But first thing first, what is theme? Well, a theme is the presentation layer of your website. It is the design of your website. And yes, for sure you can change this ugly design to a better looking design, and we are going to do that right now. So we are going to install a new theme. But how we can install a new theme? So to install a new theme, go to appearance and click on install new theme. But you can see that we are using Bartik theme as our default theme, this ugly theme as our default theme, and this 7 theme is our default administration theme, which is this theme right here, this administration theme. And so what we are going to do right now is we are going to install a new theme. So to click on install new theme. Installing a theme is the same as installing a module. You can install a theme from a URL, or you can upload a theme to your website. Right now we are going to install a theme from a URL. So just open this theme page in a new tab. Go to the theme page, and we are going to search for a theme. And in the code compatibility, you can select Drupal 8 because we are using the 8th version of Drupal. And in the development status, you can select under active development to get the best theme. And in the maintenance status, you can select actively maintained. You can also search for a theme from this box right here, but the theme which we are going to use is this Bootstrap theme, and that's why we don't need to search for any theme. But if you want to search for some theme, then you can enter the theme name right here and you can click on that search button. But we are going to use this Bootstrap theme, so just click on that and then just scroll down and just copy this URL. Click on copy link address and go back to install new theme page and paste this URL right here and then click on install. Now Drupal has successfully installed our theme. So what we are going to do right now is we are going to install newly added theme. So click on that and then just scroll down and click on install and set as default to set this Bootstrap theme as default theme, and you will see the magic. You will see that our ugly website looks much better now. And if you want to install some other theme, then you can go to that theme page and you can search for new theme right here. So just go to this page and you can look for some other amazing theme as well. So just select this compatibility, select actively maintained here, select under active development and click search. And just scroll down. You can use this theme. This theme is pretty good. All of the Drupal themes are pretty good and you can use any of them. So just do your research and find a good theme for your purpose and install it using the same process which I have shown you right now. Now we have successfully changed the design of our website, and if you want to play around with more theme, then you can go ahead and do that. That's going to be it from me for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.